Crucible is the new free-to-play title from Relentless Studios and Amazon Games, and today we're breaking down the new trailer and taking a deeper look at what to expect on May 20th. Welcome to the channel. Today's question for you, the viewer, is what is your favorite free-to-play game? Please let us know in the comments and we'll be sure to write you back. Now let's get started, and before we hop into this new trailer, I'd like to show you a few things on the Amazon Games site. First thing to note is that Crucible is a hero shooter that will be launching with 10 unique hunters, each with their own special abilities. Next, we learn that each round starts players with a full loadout and charged abilities. It looks like there will be a heavy emphasis on upgrades. At the start of each match, you'll pick which ones to activate as you level up. The next tab teaches us about Essence, which is basically in-match XP that players will use to unlock their next upgrade. I think it's finally time to hop into that trailer and take a look at some gameplay. Alright, gonna stop right here at the start. Those weapons look awesome, and like many other hero shooters, it looks like each one will have a specific weapon, which I'm assuming will be tailored to their skill set. From this few seconds, we've already seen a rifle, scatter shot, laser beam, and BFG.
Welcome to Crucible, where each match is a struggle for control.
Alright, here we go. First look at the UI. To start things off, it looks like players will be able to jump pretty high, as well as melee while in the air. Now, if we look at the top left, we see the word detect. I am assuming this is some sort of sneak meter that will allow the player to know whether or not the enemy is aware of their presence. If we look to the bottom left, you see the upgrade bar. I know this because underneath it, it says X amount until level 9. We can assume the player has already made it past the first 5 levels, which are lit up, and has begun power upgrades instead. I think that's where the plus 42 comes in, but I can't be sure. If we jump to the bottom center, we see the health meter that has been broken into smaller bars like a gas tank. Also looks like there's some sort of health kit with a 1 of 3, which could be the only way to regain health while playing. Above the health bar, we also see the ammo counter for our main weapon. If we jump all the way over to the right, we can see where skills are represented and the corresponding keyboard keys that fire them off. Moving up, we see what looks like an objective marker, and finally, top middle, we have the compass and scoreboard. I'm guessing there won't be any sort of mini-map, so there will probably be a big emphasis on learning the ins and outs of all maps if you're looking to play on a competitive level.
You and your
Alright, real quick pause. Now we can see a teammate pop in the bottom left corner, as well as full bars on all the enemies. If we look deeper, you can see that some have a higher percentage of blue or yellow or vice versa. I'm assuming this is shield and health, and like many other games, a player will have to weigh those options as well when choosing a hero.
teammates won't just be going toe-to-toe with the competition. You'll have to adapt to and overcome everything the planet itself throws at you.
Pausing again real quickly, this looks like a selection of the AI enemies that we'll face throughout the match. They will serve as both objectives and ways to earn more essence and level up faster.
You'll work together with your fellow Essence Hunters.
Here are some more UI changes. In the top left, we see what looks like some timers for objectives, and if we look to the center of the screen, we can see where that previous marker was leading us.
Take down alien creatures, capture objectives.
Pausing here, it looks like the AI will have a different health system with one big bar rather than smaller chunks. We also see a different type of scoreboard up top, showing us this is another mode with some of the objectives in the background.
And crush your opponents in search of victory. Crucible attracts all types.
Quick pause, nice to see a lot of variety amongst the heroes. I love when each character has a very distinct look, and I think the community will appreciate it as well.
Soldiers, criminals, rogue agents. Hunters team up in 3 different game modes. Heart of the Hives is a 4-on-4 race to capture the hearts left behind by monstrous hive creatures.
What I gather is that each round will start as a kind of PvE battle. Then, once the boss has been dealt with, the teams will battle over who takes control of the heart, and the team with the most hearts, in the end, wins.
In Alpha Hunters, you and a partner take on all comers in a fight to be the last hunter standing.
I think this is the Battle Royale mode. It looks like they'll be launching with duos, but outside of that, not really sure how many players will be playing at once. But if we look back at the title screen for this mode, we can see a blue essence that looks kind of like a wall closing in.
Harvester Command has 2 teams of 8 competing to see who can rack up the most essence by controlling essence harvesters.
Final mode feels a lot like Domination and Hardpoint mixed, where players will see harvesters around the map, but only a few of them will be active at any given time.
Welcome to Crucible. Get in there and show.
Quick pause right here. Behind the character, it says Predator Storage Vessel. So it looks like narrative-wise, this is how the competitors enter the island, and it could be some sort of game or event that really triggers the whole competition, and leads me to believe that, like many other free-to-play titles, there could be an interesting and evolving narrative that grows with the game.
The galaxy what you're made of.
On the final screen, we do see that it's coming to Steam on May 20, but outside of that, we don't know too much. I'm excited, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Please let us know in the comments below. I'm Frank. This is The Game Show. We'll see you again soon.